2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Royal Championship is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam in the booth. And it's hello to Henny Koyak down on the course, following our featured group.
Hey guys, yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing these two go at it again. It was a great rivalry first time round, and now, more so than ever, they're going to want to beat each other.
Yes, but they certainly have to make the most of every moment they get, because there'll be very few today. Fire up. This is a big rivalry, this one. This putt is about 16 feet.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
Ooh, right by the hole. Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole. So it'll be a par to start their round.
Nothing wrong with an opening par, just easing their way into this round.
He's currently tied for third. Here we are at the second tee. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. Not a bad approach. Grab the putter from the caddy. You're dancing. What an opportunity to make a birdie. Oh, so close. In she goes. Let's head to the next. Why don't we catch up with Will Zalatoris?
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Here we find ourselves on the tee of a long par 4. Let's catch up with Ricky Fowler from a moment ago.
This is how you do it, 7 days a week.
Let's catch up with the current proceedings. And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
I can see the 125-yard marker just nearby.
Yeah, good swing. This one's heading up onto the green for sure. What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
Has to putt this one downhill.
That was a gallant attempt. Pretty good chance here. This one's for par. Oh, Rich, is there anything more disappointing setting up what you'd think is a makeable birdie putt, but unfortunately not able to convert?
Opportunity lost, and one they needed to take advantage of, sitting just 2 back of the lead.
The tee is yours. Here we are at the 4th hole. Not bad. This shot coming from around 220 yards. He's 2 shots back. Opting for the 5-wood. Okay, not the best result, but a chance to get up and down.
Lots of greens in regulation today for this player, but not so on this occasion.
This putt for par here. Oh, just missed. This putt just 5 feet away from the hole. And that goes down for a bogey. Tommy Fleetwood is atop the leaderboard with a 2-stroke lead. Here we find ourselves on the tee of a par 4. Second shot here on the 5th. Nicely done. Second spot on the leaderboard, or at least a share of it, if you can hold this. Go in. Oh, that's a sensational putt to make. And what about the glimpse they just gave their rival? Come and catch me now. Now let's switch our attention to Will Zalatoris.
Coming off a bogey on the last hole.
Let's take a look at the current standings. Tommy Fleetwood currently in the lead. And after a birdie at the last, he'll take the honour on the hole. Time for the second shot here at the 6th.
Looks like they're definitely going for it.
Well, that's certainly showcasing all their talents there. That's impressive.
2 big hits there, knocking it on this par 5 and 2.
Oh, you set yourself up with an eagle opportunity. Well, that should limit the damage. Nicely done. And that will take him to 2 under. Moments like that deserve another viewing. Let's take a look at the replay.
They got their putting boots on here. Look at how this ball rolls end to end. Thing of beauty.
Some lovely momentum for this player, moving up the leaderboard. Deep into the front 9. Here we are at the 7th hole.
Coming off an eagle at the last, momentum on their side for this player.
That was special. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
They've just got to focus on hitting the back of the cup, guys. This is up the hill, bit of extra juice needed.
Ooh, just missed that one. Why don't we catch up with Will Zalatoris?
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard. Currently a couple under for the event. Just a couple to play here on the opening 9. Here's the tee shot at the 8th.
Oh, look at this soar through the air.
Well, Rich, in the thick stuff here, not a good spot to be.
Wow, did this come out beautifully? What a shot from that nasty lie. Should be proud of that.
Always nice to have a birdie putt. Looking really good. Yeah, good job. Nice par. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. We've reached the 9th hole. Time to tee off. Yeah, that one will play. A chance for a birdie if this goes down. And that putt will drop, and he'll extend his lead. And that will take him to 3 under. Now let's switch our attention to Will Zalatoris.
He's just coming off a drop shot on that last hole.
So after that effort, this is what the leaderboard looks like. Well, Rich, this is the pivotal final 9 coming up, and the players perfectly positioned. They've given themselves a chance.
Yeah, but I like the position. I like being out in front. That forces the other players to come catch you. I like their position.
And that's a nice strike. This one should find the fairway. Second shot here on the 10th hole. Looks like they've got the 5-wood.
They're going with a bit more club here. Let's see if it was the right call.
Now, long-range putt coming up here. It'd be good to make a bomb, wouldn't it?
Looking for another birdie here.
Oh, hit a house.
Not too sure exactly what they were thinking on that one.
And here we are with their 4th. currently leading by 2. Oh, 5-footer. It's amazing how tour pros hold these. Well, the leader giving a little hope for the rest of the field there as they put down a bogey on the scorecard. And that makes him tied for first. And now on the tee, coming off a bogey, trying to reclaim some momentum. Good shot there. It's a fairway finder for sure. Henny, I'm sure you've got a better look of that lie.
Looks like they have a bad lie here in the second cut.
Looks to be going with a hybrid here. I'm pretty sure they had their sights set on hitting the green there.
Can't fault him there. This rough is nasty. No fault in missing the green.
Beauty of a chip shot there.
Judging it beautifully.
Why don't we catch up with Will Zalatoris?
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
And now we can take a look at how that play affects the leaderboard. Currently 2 under for the event. We have a par 4 on this one. Quality shot, that one. Second shot here on the 12th. That's some good golf right there. Now let's switch our attention to Will Zalatoris.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. And after that hole, leading Tommy Fleetwood by a stroke. This hole is one of the longest par 5s on the course. Second shot here on the 13th. Always like it when they take the big dog and let it rip from the middle of the fairway.
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
And here we are with the third shot. Currently in the lead by a shot. Great shot. What's in front of them, Henny?
Setting up this putt 11 feet from the cup.
Their short game today has been absolutely sublime fun to watch.
Get excited. This could go in. A wonderful putt. You can claim it. Back-to-back birdies.
2 in a row there, Luke, getting their groove on.
And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here. It's heading to the bunker for sure. And what are we looking at here, Henny?
Setting up here from about 165 yards.
Setting up in the first cut here. We need this one to bounce right. A quality shot, that. Par putt coming up here. That's a lovely speed on that putt. So close to the hole. Why don't we catch up with Will Zalatoris?
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
And after that effort, that's how it looks. Leading by a couple after that hole. Teeing off here at the 15th hole.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
This line doesn't look too tough, just in the first cut, right by the green. This would be a great up and down from this spot. good for a long time. This putt is about 8 feet. And now at 3 under with those finishing holes remaining, could take it deep here.
And with just a slim lead coming down that stretch, anything can happen.
Let's see what happens here at the 16th. Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. Not the result they were after there.
Not taking enough club to get it there.
Ooh, that almost went down. And he needs this to save par. And down she goes. I'll tell you what, there's been some great golf being played all over the course. Let's have a look at this.
This is his third.
So after that effort, this is the current standings on the course. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on? Let's find out.
Now at the 17th hole. And after that par, they're looking for something good here.
What a drive. Look at that.
And he's down there.
Setting up here from about 195 yards.
Looks to be going with the 5-iron. And that one's headed to the drink. Playing their 4th shot. He leads the field by a stroke. This one just outside 7 feet to the hole. I don't mind the look of this. Well, that's providing some hope to the rest of the field as our leader stumbles with a bogey. No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. All right, Rich, you know the scenario. Tied for first place as we begin the final hole.
Smell that, Luke? That smells like a playoff.
Nicely done. And what's in front of them there, Henny?
Setting up here from about 185 yards.
Oh, good shot that. Right inside the range. Lining up here for a chance to win the tournament. What a putt to make. Ouch, that hurts. Oh, Rich, as that one slides by, there goes the chance to win in regulation.
Yeah, that's a huge disappointment for that player. They had it in their grasp, but just couldn't get it back.
Well, I didn't see it coming, Rich, but this one's going to a playoff. Here we go, Rich. It's time for a playoff, and we'll be using the aggregate format for this one.
Luke, in playoffs, anything can happen, my friend. Let's sit back and watch.
Well, here we go, guys. The lowest score over this next series of holes wins the event. But if it's still tied, we go to sudden death. There's no room for error, though, Rich. Let's see who comes out on top.
I like this format, Luke. It makes you stay aggressive, but you also have to stay patient. It'll be interesting to see how these players attack it.
Well, that should find the bunker. Well, a big moment here. Really got to be aggressive if they want to have a chance in this one.
With their opponent in there close, Luke, absolutely. Take dead aim.
Choosing the 9-iron here. Not a good time for an errant approach. Missing the green in a playoff puts pressure on the short game. And he's down there. You got a read?
Setting up this putt 10 feet from the cup. This is what they have left for a par.
Ooh. Hopefully this putt drops. This hole will set them back a bit, but there's still time to recover. A double bogey putt in front of them. Okay, and with that, they'll fall behind in the playoff.
Quite often the hardest hole in golf, a long par 4.
Look, this player has not played this hole as well as their opponent. It'll be interesting to see if they can conjure up something special in this playoff.
Playing from around 190 yards out. Only 2 shots off the pace. Oh, and that's a missed green in a playoff. Hopefully they can regain their composure. Big chance at an up and down here, and that'd be clutch. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? It's apparent this player will be falling further behind when this putt drops. Okay, steady now. And you can feel this title just slipping away, falling further behind in this playoff. As so often the scene of all playoffs, let's head back to the 18th hole. You're going to put your foot down. This is as good a time as any. This shot from around the 200-yard marker. Currently 4 shots off the pace. Opting for the hybrid, I think. Left yourself an opportunity. Well, Rich, think they can make this one?
Luke, I just don't see this happening. I tell you, I'd love to see this player prove me wrong, though.
Oh, that one was zooming past the hole. 19 feet to the cup. Oh, and with that, this player will have to deal with the agony of defeat. Just didn't quite have enough to win this playoff. Well, Rich, they're certainly not going to be happy with that playoff result.
No, they're not. They seemingly had it all together in regulation, but during the aggregate, not so much.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, hope you enjoyed our extra coverage in this week's playoff finale. From myself and all the hardworking people at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in. See you next time.
PGA Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're at the 3M Open. Today's coverage is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hey Luke, I'm very happy to be covering this featured group's play this week. It's going to be fire, let me tell you. There seems to be quite the rivalry starting between these two players.
Well, he's the perfect mix, isn't he? He's an English gent with a killer glint in his eye. Good luck in this rivalry. Oh, this would be a good one to make. It's for par. And that finds him in a share of second.
As you said, Rich, TPC Twin Cities, not a long golf course, but ball in play is imperative if you want to make the birdies. Here at the second, water and bunkers come into play.
This is a tee shot that I believe must be challenged. You must take driver out to hit it over that bunker down the right-hand side to leave yourself with as short a second shot as you can possibly get. This green can cause all kinds of problems as it pitches from left to right down towards the water. It's a birdie opportunity if you're bold enough to take on the tee shot.
A good opportunity here, just 6 feet to the hole.
This is their look at birdie.
down it goes. He's currently just in second place. Rich, the third hole plays as a par 5 for when people get to play the course casually. But in this PGA Tour event, it's a strong par 4.
It is just over 480 yards, and the line off the tee is at those 2 fairway bunkers through the fairway. From there, you'll have an open look to this green that moves from back to front. It's truly a strong par 4.
And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard.
Didn't quite judge the speed on that one. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 23 feet from the cup.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it?
Time to take a look at Justin Rose.
He's got some work to do, but he's only 1 back from his rival.
And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. And unfortunately dropping back to level with the card. All right, Rich, birdie chance here at the 4th.
It can be, Luke, if your distance control is spot on. This is a 2-tier green, and when the pin is all the way in the back left, it can be difficult to get it all the way back there.
Well struck. Putting for birdie.
This really looks good.
That's disappointing.
A little too cautious on that effort there, Luke.
Trailing by a few shots after that hole. There's plenty of twists and turns around TPC Twin Cities, and the 5th is another. And after a par at the last, a chance to perhaps signal some intent. Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
And from about 105 yards.
Yeah, that was a safe play. This putt is about 17 feet long. Oh, that's frustrating.
Putting for a par now. Nice little putt to hole, that one.
And with that, he'll stay right there at even par. Rich, the par 5 6th, reachable in 2?
Most definitely, but you have to take an aggressive line down the right-hand side. Hitting it anywhere left into that bunker or otherwise is just a no-go zone. Out to the right-hand side, though, you get a clean look at this green. Water over on the left-hand side. The obvious place to miss your second is out to the right.
And back to the play, shall we? Rich, the 3M Open reinstated on tour here at TPC Twin Cities in Minnesota. It used to have some Champions Tour events being played here, but now the tour in general is here, and it really is a great opportunity for any new player to sort of announce themselves to the world.
It is. There's not a lot of history at this event, being at this venue at TPC Twin Cities. Brand new, about 3 years ago now. But it is an opportunity, as the field isn't historically as strong as some of the other tour events, for a young player, somebody new to the game, to get their first win and hopefully propel their career to greater heights. In saying that, though, Minnesota, Minneapolis is such a golf-rich town. I mean, the major championships at Hazeltine, especially the 2002 PGA Championship won by, moi, of course. It's a great golfing city, Luke. I mean, it truly is outstanding. The fans come out, and they're just so into it. They're behind it. They love it. And the players, when we get here, you know that you're in for a fun week because everybody in this city really seems to get behind this tournament.
I love your walk down memory lane, Beamer. You're absolutely entitled to it. Justin Rose now. Chance to get one under the card with this putt.
looking really good, this one. That's a lovely putt to make for birdie. Take some pride in that one. And that will take him to 1 under. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Over to the par 3, 8th we go, and it's 205 yards.
This is a really cool designed long par 3. As you can see, the green is not very deep. It is wide, and there's lots of pin placements to use on this green. It's probably my favorite hole on the golf course. Luke?
Good look at a birdie here. Ooh, right by the hole. Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me.
This is what they have left for par here.
Looks good.
That's a good putt for par. You'll take it. And now over to Justin Rose.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Well, that's got to have some impact on the scoreboard. Let's take a look. And staying right where they were in today's rankings after that. Reached this golf course designed by the legendary Arnold Palmer, and the 9th resembles the 18th of his Bay Hill Club and Lodge.
This is fraught with danger everywhere. Out to the right, out of bounds comes into play quickly. If you miss it over to the left, there's waste area that you want no part of. Find the fairway, and the second shot demands you keep it left of that water. Anywhere on the green on the left side is a fantastic play.
This putt coming up is for birdie.
Looking good so far.
Oh, that's a ripper. And with it, he'll move to a couple under par. All right, Rich, we've made the turn now into the final 9. What are your thoughts so far?
Well, after 9, so far so good. It's great to see these two players stepping up, getting the best out of the games. It'll be interesting to see exactly who's going to be ahead at the end of the tournament.
Second shot here at the 10th. Playing within their comfort zone there. Time to take a look at Justin Rose.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
And back to the course with the live action. Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this. Yeah, fair effort. At -2, going along nicely today. The 11th, though, a sterner par 4, measuring 470 yards.
Straight back uphill as well, Luke. You don't want to be in that fairway bunker on the right-hand side, so bail out just a little bit to the left. Second shot, straight back up the hill to a green that is very deep.
Going with the 7.
Pretty good shot there.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Straight back up this hill. Can be firm here.
Just didn't drop. And finishing this hole with a tap-in putt. The players face an elevated tee shot at the par 5 12th, Rich, but keep an eye on the water.
Keep an eye on the water. No need to hit driver here. Just take out a 3-wood, and that golf ball will chase down the fairway quite nicely. In the second shot, slightly back uphill. I think most players will have no problem reaching this green in 2.
Oh, you see that one bouncing around the branches like a pinball machine? Getting ready to play their 3rd. 2 strokes off the lead. It's a brave one. Driver off the deck. This putt will move them to 3 under par.
He'll make it the next time.
And now over to Justin Rose.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Trailing by a couple of strokes now. Rich the 13th, the par 3, measuring 216 yards. It's a tough one.
It is elevated tee box, but an elevated green as well. Not a bunch of room on the front part of it. Obviously more room as the green gets deeper, but the bunker on the right is an absolute no-go zone. It's very deep and very difficult to get up and down from.
Oh, this will be good for the momentum. Let's make this birdie putt.
That'll be a good result. I know it didn't go down, but it just a tap in awaits.
He's currently sitting in third. When they stand on the tee at the par 4 14th, Rich, I'd imagine that fortune favours the brave.
It does. I think that players, should they decide to take this tee shot on with a driver, want to go at the second fairway bunker, as this fairway pitches severely from right to left. A driver will get you in there close enough to hit wedge for your second shot, which turns a difficult hole into an easy hole.
A couple under at this stage. Currently in third place. Good shot there, Beamer. And a chance to move into a tie for second here.
Good opportunity for a fast finish with just 4 holes to go.
Yeah, that one pulled straight off the blade. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Setting up this putt 15 feet from the cup.
If it's up, it could be in.
There it is.
Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. The 15th, par 4, and a strong one.
Fairly simple and straightforward tee shot here as the fairway pitches in from both the right and left-hand sides. So hitting the fairway shouldn't be much of a problem. From there, the second shot goes straight back up the hill to a green that's protected by bunkers on the left-hand side.
Oh, I didn't see this as possible. What a shot.
Hold this putt, and you'll become second on the leaderboard.
Wants to make it with just 3 holes remaining.
And that's their 4th birdie of the day.
Really going to have to dig deep here if they want to win this title.
Time to take a look at Justin Rose.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. Currently at -3 for the round.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
And Rich, here we are at the 16th at TPC Twin Cities, and not a long hole, but there's plenty of trouble around.
Water right, bunkers left, but let's face it, Luke, not a long hole. No need for the driver.
And Rich, I just keep watching this name moving north on the leaderboard. They're pulling out all the stops right now.
I'll tell you what, they're getting an awful lot out of their round. If the leaders aren't careful, this player could catch them.
Setting up here with a very long putt.
This for a birdie run.
Okay, time to return to the action. You can sense an opportunity here.
Always rooting for this player, Luke. I hope this one goes.
That was a narrow miss.
Trailing by a stroke after that hole. Here we are at the penultimate hole of TPC Twin Cities, Rich, and there's water everywhere on this short par 3.
Water to the left, Luke. Bunkers out to the right. If you're going to find the green, you better be brave.
Never seen a scorecard that doesn't look good with a 2 on it. Oh, so close.
This is a great opportunity for him to get closer to the lead.
Yep, tracking nicely.
Solid par putt, that. Currently at -3 for the event.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
Well, Rich, this finishing hole at TPC Twin Cities really sets up for a dramatic finish, doesn't it?
Risk versus reward, 583 yards. If you hit a big drive, you can take on the green in 2.
Playing this shot from around 220 yards here. He shares the lead.
This is bold. Going for it in 2.
Well, it's been some sharp shooting. This putts for a final score of 66. That's a PGA Tour title to add to the list. Your 3M Open champion.
Congratulations to the 3M winner. Only the best of the best win here.
And Rich, you've got to love a comeback.
We saw them start out early, making lots of birdies, and they continue that. And next thing you know, they find themselves in the winner's circle. What a comeback, what a win.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Helvey. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow.